Aquarius, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Here we go. It's kind of straightforward here. It looks like you're hoping to put in a lot of work to get yourself out of a place of lack, okay? There are some resources that haven't been available to you for a while, and you're actually starting to see exactly how you can gain that. So when I talk about resources, I could be talking about health, I could be talking about wealth, I could be talking about how you manage and leverage your network, and I can also be talking about time. Okay. So pick that one thing that you've been struggling with for a while and you very recently had that aha moment with, and that's the problem that we're talking about. So if you've been lacking in time, you're hoping to put the work in to reprioritize and rework your schedule. If you've been lacking in finance, you might be picking up a second job, doing a side hustle, or just cutting back on spending, so on and so forth. Um, so you're looking, if you haven't been eating very healthy lately, you might be putting the work into like a new diet or exercise program. If you haven't leveraged your network very well, you might be reaching out to other people to see what other resources are available for you to start or complete a particular project. So, like I said, whatever you were lacking in over the past couple months, you're starting to recognize exactly what you can do to get out of it, and you're hopeful that you're going to be reworking your resources completely for the future. So this isn't you putting a band-aid on a situation. This is you actually hoping to change your habits so you aren't lacking in that particular resource ever again. What you fear is that you have to make a lot of decisions in order to grasp this opportunity, and you're not sure if you are 100% informed because you've made mistakes on this particular thing that you've been lacking in the past. So now you're like, well, do I have all the information to make the changes and decisions that I have to make to grasp this opportunity that I have to change my habits? So you kind of fear that you're putting the cart before the horse. Like you're too quick to make the decision. Do you really have all the information? The reality of the situation is you are in complete control of this. Okay? You know the things you have to do. You know what needs to be done. You just aren't taking the action to do it. Aquarius, it feels to me like your fear, wondering if you have enough information, is making you procrastinate the actual action to get started. But what the cards are telling me is you already know what you need to do. You're just second guessing yourself. You're just second guessing yourself. You have the recipe. You know what needs to happen. But you aren't moving forward. You aren't taking action on it. Yeah, see? Instead of using your head to nurture your environment, you're using your emotions to do so, which is where the second guessing is coming from. Okay. What you have to do is you have to be the Queen of Swords in the inverse right now. You have to be willing to give yourself the cold, hard facts and maybe hurt your pride a little in order to get this transition going. Because until you can calm your emotions and make a head over heart decision, okay, until you can flip this around, then this transition isn't going to happen. So, Aquarius, you are second guessing yourself out of getting started on an action that you have complete control over in order to get out of this sense of lacking of a particular resource in your life. You have to go within because it's you that's holding yourself back. I'm not getting anybody else or any other energy in this reading except for you. Okay? And what this is telling me is You are constantly second guessing what you know needs to be done. So you have to be a little harsh with yourself. You have to swallow your pride and you have to take action. If you really want to make these changes, if you really want to change these habits so you don't wind up lacking in this particular area ever again, then you have to take action. The time is now. Do it. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. I will see you next week.